was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the New York Jets and the Los Angeles Rams. Along the away sideline, get a look at their head coach. His guys are lowly 2-4 over the last 6 weeks. In the same role on the opposing sideline, Rams head coach Sean McVay. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to... He'll throw from his end zone. Connecting on the slant. Still going through the 25. Still has some space up near midfield. He's at the 30. Makes the 15. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams drive the length of the field and take a 6-0 lead.
I've seen a lot of plays in the playbook. I don't think I've seen a play designated for a 99-yard touchdown, but you will take it. The defense, they were over-aggressive, and the offense made it pay in a big-time way.
The Rams and their quarterback ready to take over once again. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Pass play on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Escapes the pocket. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's good for a Rams.
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
He finds Johnston. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. They get 27 on the play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's excellent job getting the completion.
Buying some time left. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, LA. The Rams break the tie here in the 1st. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The Rams ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. Trying to throw this from the gun. Headed out right. Catch is made down the right sideline. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! The Rams grow their early lead to 13. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. Big game downfield. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams swell their first quarter by 6. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
The Rams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we got to assume this drive, Brock, likely going to end in a touchdown as well. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buying some time right. Connects on the crosser. Rolling into enemy territory. Into the red zone. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams ballooning the first half lead even further. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Well, maybe like a Tyrese Maxey. But whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Rams ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Looking now from the gun. Looking slant route complete. A lot of space ahead. Inside the red zone. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams making this a laugher before halftime.
You know, Okay, there's a reason that slant route has been in playbooks, I don't know, since football began. Because if you hit that receiver on the run, on target, on time, big plays can follow.
The Rams headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. That is enough time to put something together. Throwing from the gun here. He rolls to his right. It's complete to Whittington. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down, play action. On the move, headed right. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up second down.
Here we go.
Now looking to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for a Rams first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And they just get the play off. Flushed out of the pocket. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Rams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter.
Ready.
They go play action on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
18 Cardinal.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks through and breaks away. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
He's got it near the 8. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Rams ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Throwing from the gun. Headed out right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
It's a gain of 38 yards. That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Set, go.
Working inside the red zone. Rolling out to his left. Has room into the secondary. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams can cruise to a win, growing that lead further.
That is what I call emptying the tank right there, baby. Giving him all he had. He's not a running quarterback by trade. He's creative. He just made him pay.
Headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And their offense has been playing at an extremely high level as this has become a runaway quickly. They've scored each of their last 2 times out.
Okay, ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Looking right, and he finds it. Again, he's got room. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams keeping the pedal floored and adding 6 more. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slant, you find yourself with a gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB,
Yeah.
and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will fall.
The Rams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going.
On the jump. Come on. Set. Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. This is a heater going deep. He's got it at the 30. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That is as efficient as an offense can be. 1 play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Rams ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. No one's around him. He's got space. There he goes, right sideline. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Kyron Williams, the touchdown.
Okay, with these great running backs, you know that patience is so often carry to carry, one of their great traits, but also over the course of the game, just waiting for their opportunity to explode and go finish it as he just did.
Rams headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Chased out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Shut up. This is it. I'm gonna have a cowboy 80. Get up already.
Looking to throw here. Forced out to his right. He's going deep down this. He's got it deep downfield. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Rams are running them out of the building. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Rams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run.
That's an easy 3. Ready? Check go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Connecting on the slant. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Go. 7, go.
They're going to pass it here. He brushed him off with ease. By a man, he's in the clear. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Rams throwing 6 more on the blowout. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign.